Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames and we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about reports of Kris Jenner allegedly pushing for Kendall, Khloé, and Kylie to be invited to Sanchez and Jeff Bezos' wedding. Let's talk about it because, I'm kind of giving this report a side eye because I'm like, Sanchez has always been liking Kendall and Kylie's posts. So how are you saying that she doesn't know them? If she knows the mom and if they know Kim and if they're always hanging out together, I mean, how do you mean that they don't know them? What are they even talking about, right? I believe what could have happened is that Sanchez, this is what I believe happened. I believe Sanchez predicted that if she invited the entire Kardashian clan, her wedding would have been run over by them. And as such, she wanted to keep it at a minimal of inviting just Khloe, Kim, and Kris. Because if you notice, everything that Jeff and Sanchez does, it's either Kim, Khloe, and Kris, or just Kim and Kris. So I believe that Sanchez wanted to keep the invite down to Kris and Kim Kardashian. However, I believe that Kris Jenner saw an opportunity to exploit Jeff Bezos and Sanchez for their reality TV series and their own personal brand building. And I think that Kris Jenner might have struck up a deal with them and totally basically kind of trick them. I believe that while Sanchez and Jeff Bezos, kind of like the excitement and the attention that the Kyliejenner brings, I believe that they are now taken a bit back with the amount of press and coverage that the Kyliejenners are getting from their own wedding over them. I believe that is what is going on. Now, let's get into this report, shall we? They're saying, Khloe Kardashian, Kendall Jenner, and Kylie Jenner were not originally invited to Jeff Bezos and Sanchez Grand Venetian wedding until Kris Jenner worked her magic, a source tells Page 6. Originally, the quintet was going to be a duo of just Kim Kardashian and Kris, says a source, but Mama Kris asked Lauren if she could bring the other three when they were in Paris for the bachelorette party. Now, if you guys can remember, the bachelorette party was held immediately after the Kim Kardashian Paris robbery, and it was Kim, Kris, and Corey. Kendall, Kylie, and Khloé, they were definitely not there. Now, they're saying, at the source, Lauren barely knows Khloé, Kendall, and Kylie outside simple pleasantries. That part is giving me side eye because wasn't Khloé at the outer space launch? You're telling me all this time you did not get acquainted with Khloé? So I'm giving sidebar on that one. Now they're saying, according to our insider, this is a standard operating procedure when it comes to the Kardashian Jenner clan. Kris, 69, often asks big events about bringing the whole family. We hear like any good mom, she was always hoping her single daughters might meet rich and famous significant others at the wedding, which pulled in a who's who of A-listers and billionaires. Ropes for the Kardashians were immediately available to Page 6 for comment. There were some eligible bachelors at the wedding, including football legend Tom Brady, 47. Why won't they leave that man Tom Brady alone? He wants absolutely nothing to do with the family, and he has displayed that on so many occasions. as often as he can. They need to just leave this man alone. Now, they further go on to say, and Pirates of the Caribbean star Orlando Bloom, 48, who just split from Katy Perry, 40. According to TMZ, Brady was spotted dancing with several guests at the star-studded reception after Sanchez and Bezos tied the knot at the San Giorgio Maggiore Island. A few of his dancing partners were Sydney Sweeney and model Brooks Nadar. Ain't nobody gonna dance with Kim. Bloom, meanwhile, also busted a move, though he didn't focus on anyone in particular. The actor was photographed warmly greeting Kim with ear kisses while arriving in Italy on Thursday. Khloé, 41, also appeared alongside the cheerful friends wearing a skin-tight leopard dress. The trio, along with Kendall and Kylie, were later spotted heading to Sanchez and Bezos' pre-wedding festivities later that night. The following day, several celebrities were seen making their way to the ceremony on the water boats, including Kylie, who turned heads for wearing a light-colored dress, according to TMZ. The Kardashians, Sweeney, Bloom, and Brad later headed to Gratuity Palace, where they partied until early Saturday. The group, sans the Kardashians, looked refreshed walking around Italy hours later. Now, guys, that's all the report had to say. They're saying Kris Jenner actually begged Lauren Sanchez to invite the other sisters in hopes of them meeting millionaires and billionaires. Now, I can see where that is something that makes sense. But the thing is that with them saying that, Lauren Sanchez wasn't quite familiar with them, I find that to be somewhat questionable. But I want to hear from you guys. What's your take? While you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.